If I made him my shepherd, then he's a God that his promises are yes and amen, then I shouldn't be in want. Because David knew when he was the shepherd, his sheep needed nothing. He took care of everything that his sheep had. So if we make the Lord our shepherd, as David says here, we won't be in want. The next part, when he makes me lie down in green pastures. The hardest thing to do is to get a sheep to lie down. It's a very timid animal, very narrow animal. She told me to lie down. Most like an sheep was it's well protected by silk. Or sheep be called around and they go once he's scared of the other sheep. And he won't put himself to lay down unless he feels that he's in a place where there's protection. So here, David, the shepherd makes me lie down. And he'll pacha, and he'll rodina, and he'll rest for the soul. E pacha e rodina è una volta è bello. So I say just, I go to just, I janesco, we don't have your protection to mascafute. I connect nasti, I catch nasti as well. And tutti stanno rest di manuscoso. Sa de seu manustele, I actually bring up, I actually the castle, I actually nascali rose. The janel was shepherd told me, basically I give over all directions. The now the move me call a sheep. And tutti a sheep that in rest in the peace. Amen. The next part that goes, he lies me beside still waters, he restores my soul. A sheep that is out by, and it's amazing for Bill to John a sheep say yet that they find delay animals by stood. And God recognizes when sheep to Janelle Pierre up by Jezebel. Or sheep to Jala pass a fight by no rushing. And some paroles go by, open call by the little by, or bow less than then they are the by, and some would wait at them while sheep Jala the by a minute. But the little by is soft. I change out Fugasa. Then the sheep side up this chapter 5. But Bibles represents over here Oduko de Vesco. I Omanuska Nadel to Levan Oduko de Vesco. Oduko de Vesco is very sensitive. Amanuska Jan Ayel at Telan would go by. I Chinelas would go by. The Sidelis away. But so the bad problem is about the Sudali Manuska Rodel. I will take you beside still waters, I still have peace for the soul. I still rest for the soul. So when you look at that, what about rest for the soul? When you look it up real deep in the dictionary, it comes back to depression. Now the soul knows depressed, andrau calmados, andrau sedu, andrau saaspa, andrau malo de garajo do malo se china loja para impori. It's my mom that's open, got it. O shepherd, a little, I supply, I sussurino. I don't put I go by, so Google did this, I don't rest to the soul. I shout at the depression, I took to my nose. But the Manos was like O shepherd, I love it, Manos was I love it, O shepherd. The next part of it goes, he leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. O Deus na boca é branco, peresco, e para este não. O Deus me dá o manus do poder mesmo, está já. O manus, caber manus, já le corba, pisai. So what holy manus was for throne. For his name's sake, this this will not. But the righteousness is what's given to us, meaning that we become right standing with God. That's what the word righteousness means. We can become right standing with God when we follow the path that he puts us on, and then we give glory and exalt his name. Amen? The next part of the prayer goes, let us get up to it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's We all know the story of David and Goliath. And David knew as he went down into that valley that he was going to come against this giant in the name of the Lord. It was not going to be in his sword. It was not going to be in the strength of his armor. It was going to be in the strength of the name of the Lord. So when he went down into this valley, he feared no evil. Because he remembered when he was a shepherd taking care of his sheep, and when a lion came, and when a wolf came, Odell got exhorted to take care of the lion and the wolf came, so that his sheep wouldn't be attacked. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Now shepherds a rod, I think no rod se hook and carel de staff. Our sheep that a night water, they'll shepherd would go hook, I sit them the sheep's papa, then I shall the jabut shepherd. And as uma vez deixar with those sheep do our shepherd. O shepherd terminou o staff around, and you feel a rock part, and amarelo, o sheep lesta. And sometimes, nos vai lá chastisement na rodeo, que sai a essas public beleza do outro grupo. And the Buddha canal odeia your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Because já nada pensava de estar junto na tudo para filhas com a papa. Já nada que grava soldar outra, se cabeça na gente já nada para tudo isso. Se der nada do canal, de ver isso que outra droga, não sai lá na papa e para tudo. That's why David says your rod and your staff, they comfort me. O Deus botou, amiga, mandou ter canal de papa. É de mandou. And today, sometimes, people of this world become God's problem. They sit there and want to spot their country. They sit there and want to spot their goodness. They sit there and want to spot their goodness. They say, I'm going to follow our shepherd, and he will lead God and direct our steps. Amen?